air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep
Nom nom nom
the
nom nom
dark
nom.
from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters, fight the heart of who we are, making peace to
Nom nom nom
build
nom.
our future. Strong, united, working till
Hey, has candy.
Nice.
You want candy?
By the way, I'm live now, so the first thing they were greeted to was nom 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 nom.
Oh. Welcome to the stream. Nom 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 nom. I has food. Are you streaming? Singing? Damn.
Your brain is so gone today.
Combining words today. That's what's happening.
I'm just basically... Yo, strange dragon. I see the Warapog. It pleases me. Warapogs are forever. From the vision. Mighty valor is the ruler of us all. So how are you doing today, strange dragon?
Get out of me.
What?
Because it was all silent and then you were like, got all super loud.
What? Muffin, you're like a cat today. I drop a cucumber next to you, you'll scream.
We don't talk about it. But I do like cucumbers.
My fucking Christ. I'm doing great. I have something new to show off today, which I bought today, well, yesterday. And it's getting closer and closer to my Kitsune theme. That's all that needs to be said. As well as a new emote will be joining the channel very soon. So I am very much looking forward to that. Musicians are the true voice pieces of the gods, and I will always say this statement. That's something I still need to show to Marcy. And I need to actually Marcy later help them with their ad stuff. I have to be a responsible adult for once and help people out. My voice is going. Ah! But no, it's quite chilly here as well. I'm enjoying it though. Anyway, time to show off the new thing. As Kendall fucking fuses into reality.
Mm.
Oh, I just happened to see you fuse into reality. I was like, oh, there's Kendall. Okay, I can close that. Carry on with Genshin. But no, I like how cold it is right now in where I am. It's that level of coldness that I need.
No, 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 no.
And Muffin is trying to imitate a land shark.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
That sounded like you broke some pottery. It literally just sounded like you broke pottery. That wasn't like a burp or anything. That was just you breaking pottery. Why are you breaking pottery for?
Disrespect your surroundings. Deet, deet, deet.
Endo, I think something's wrong with her. I'm gonna send her back.
What? You can't get rid of me. You can never get rid of me.
Says who?
Ah, says me.
Well, what if I don't listen to you? Didn't think about that, did you? Yo, Maka! Muffin has gone silent. I feel like they're crossing their arms right now. Are you okay, Muffin?
Fuck no.
Let's dance.
Fuck you and your mom.
How rude.
I mean, I'll fuck the shit out of your mom.
What? Remember, I'm streaming here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Behave.
PG-13. I forgot. It has to be PG-13. Ah, scheisse.
Yo! Yeah, I have changed again, Smiley. I change every fucking 5 weeks. Okay? You know this by now. I need to fix that. Because it's on the old one. Stop redeeming it, son!
Keep redeeming it. Spam it.
He always spams my shit. He wonders why I do it to him.
Time to go. See?
Oh no, now he's spamming me with 1-bit donations!
Right now. Everyone hold hands. I'll protect us.
They do. They do. Shakira, Shakira, Shakira.
Time for the delayed pee-pee poo-poo.
Can't run from death.
You can't. Sticky key! Thank you, Smiley, for the 4 bits. You cock. Wait a minute. What? Why am I getting those ones? I need to look at... Oh, Smiley, stop. Stop. I appreciate you trying to pay my paycheck, but stop. You're getting too much power, son. Are there only Thursday? Why did you play the demon scream for 100 bits? Welcome. You're gonna be assaulted by pee pee poo poo for a while. That's also Friday? Fuck. Hello, hello. How are you upon this day? Where's Smiley, you're not even trying to hide it anymore. Yoda just died for 50 bits. Was that worth the 50 bits, son? Yoda's death How will he be able to stop the dark side now? Big buff Yoda won't exist.
I see everything. Right
Stop
here.
killing
Right
Yoda
now.
for 50
Emerge.
bits!
Keep killing him.
We're not gonna kill Yoda for 50 bits! Yoda does not deserve death.
Yoda deserves death.
Why does Yoda deserve that?
I
Dictate
say
what...
so.
I'll protect us.
Yoda's death should not be dictated by a mere mortal. He is a demigod in his own right.
Meh.
Meh? Yoda?
Nah.
Like a wrinkled bald man just trying to spout wisdom to you, okay?
No.
Like he has a cooler twin with like a mullet.
No. Die.
Why do you want to kill Yoda? And hello, Seamers! Yeah. He is my son after all.
I thought you said someone else for a second. I'm not gonna repeat that.
Smiley, why did you move over to my other chat to just put one cheer? It doesn't do anything.
One cheer.
Cross over. Right here. Right now. Hey.
Eat a chili, and it hurts.
Why are you eating chili? Actually, I did force Smiley to eat a ghost pepper.
Oh God.
No, it wasn't a ghost pepper, was it, Smiley? It was, the gummy bear. Yeah.
Oh, the most hottest gummy bear or whatever?
Yeah?
Yeah, no, fuck that. Good. I am A-okay.
I am making Hu Tao good.
I'm opening a Reese's. Reese's cup. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
Yeah, this stream is going to be a deranged one. Muffin is falling apart. Yeah, you ate the gummy bear for charity. It was to help a friend that my friend knew, who now is doing better off for themselves. Because we are thoughtful people. Gay sex?
Torbjorn.
I just got hit with gay sex.
Gay sex.
Yeah, gay sex.
Okay.
It's a redeem on my channel.
I see.
Yeah.
With the wind.
I love any, like, new chatters that come in just to see what the redeem is. Just to find out it isn't what they think. Like, I'm gonna get this guy's channel banned. They'll never even know. He has the gay sex redeem. And it isn't what they think. And it's beautiful. I love whenever I find a first-time chatter. I want them to
Alive again. Yay.
just to get the gay sex redeem. I love Hu Tao's sprint where she just turns into butterflies.
I'll protect us.
You wanna know something? Someone existed before Genji. Yeah, I know you're disappointed, but it's, you know, part and parcel of, that level. But no, yeah, there was another Genji before Genji existed.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's wrong.
Nope. Never mind.
What?
Brain.
Yeah, there was another Genji before Overwatch Genji existed.
Add
Nope.
Yeah.
Thank you for completing today's.
Someone just subbed on my other Oh, Minnie, welcome. That one's still using
Add
like.
Astra Abyssal.
Should I?
Who's OG Genji? Look up when Awesome Noughts came out. Because Awesome Noughts it has a character called Genji, and
I thought you said awesome nuts.
no, Awesome Noughts, and they're literally a caterpillar that is also a butterfly sorcerer.
I'm a beautiful butterfly. Shall be Symmetra.
Plus, I think personally they have a really cool design. If you look up Awesome Noughts Genji, you'll see how good he looks. He is awesome. I love that Genji. That Genji's cooler than the others. But not many people know about Awesome Noughts. And it's quite saddening. Because back when the Yogs cast were still really, really big, they got a debut in there that I remember. They had one of I think it was Honeydew's OC in there.
Ooh, I can get some bubble tea today. Oh.
That's Sue. Is that Sue? Who's Sue? Is that Sue?
Sue?
Sue.
Who's Sue?
I don't know. Who is Sue?
Zenitsu?
Sue? Have you seen Sue?
Zeus?
Zeus. Among Us. But have you seen Sue?
I have not seen Sue.
Do this.
To this day, I have not seen Sue.
I'm so glad your brain hadn't processed what I said.
Ooh. Wait. No.
Her brain has finally awoken. Hey, Wolfman! Wolfman, if you get on Foxhole at all, we have a stockpile which Kendall moved, and he has to update everyone where it's moved. If you get a chance, if you can find any components, if you get on, we need a logistics area just to get us components, so our fucking regiment can start getting some armor. And to continue on with story.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
No, I'm just blah. Just looks at the NPC. No, that isn't me. You got the wrong guy. He's not the guy.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what
Ah, I
address
see,
did that
okay.
person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Okie dokie. Buy a next small talking fairy when your actual address is just Paimon. That's great. Let me see the letter. I'm really curious on who sent it.
Of course,
God.
here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look
Oh, it's from Kaya. From all the way
Poya,
up.
poya,
Not Poya.
poya, hoi.
The character is a Kitsune war priest. You have my interest.
So he's here in Sumeru.
Ah,
Hmm.
yes.
Now that Paimon
You
thinks
have my
about it,
interest.
Crafty does describe him pretty
Kitsunes
well.
always have my interest. It's part and parcel of being a Kitsune myself.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe
Oh,
he's
I'm a
just
gummy
being
bear.
sneaky.
Yes, gummy bear.
Do you think he's making this
Do,
sound
do,
like
do,
a
do,
miracle
do,
of
do,
fate
do,
so
do.
that
I'm
we
shooting
have
at
to go
nothing.
meet up
Have
with
you
him?
been on the Gummy Bear channel?
Yeah, you're right.
No.
It's always nice
You should
to see
look
old
at their
friends.
newest
The letter
releases.
says that he hangs
They're
out at the
great.
art tavern every afternoon.
God.
Perhaps we should jump in then, huh?
Because the Gummy Bear, they actually still post, by the way.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm. While I wait for that, I'm going to burn...
Moobs?
moons.
Moo?
Why are you mooing?
Oh shit, I should be going to work.
You have work today?
Yeah, I have work today.
And you're not ready to go to work?
No, I am. I just, bags. Pack a bag. Pack a bag.
You're gonna be like this at work. I feel sorry for anyone you serve today.
Well,
God help
to be
me.
honest, I have extra help. So, I can kind of sit around and do what I want. But it can suck my pee.
Marco, if it's a village that no one else has claimed, then go ahead.
Everyone hold hands.
If he's talking about claiming villages?
No, he's talking about stealing a waystone.
I wouldn't steal away from that.
I like how immediately no one can hear you.
Right
now, right here. Emerge.
Need a waystone? Because I can get on real quick.
Yeah, he does need a stone. Because he went, "Me lord, may I borrow / steal some random village waystone?"
I got you.
And why did you phrase it like that? Me lord, can I borrow / steal a random village waystone? It's like you're gonna pillage them. Like, let me pillage your waystone so no one can find you
let
when
me
I burn
just
you down.
steal them and burn the village.
I'm going to show you what God looks like. In the less physical sense.
Oh. There's...
Yeah, you know, just send the villagers to God. He can deal with them. Gonna get out up to max level.
I see everything.
Or I.
Let the show begin. Right now, emerge.
Bum, bum, bum.
Haha.
Socks and you can't fucking find a matching pair. So then you have to mismatch.
No one's gonna see your socks.
Yeah, it was weird. So one time I had a customer asked me if I was wearing socks with my shoes.
I'm fine.
What customers do you serve? They sound like they're mentally deranged.
It was an older gentleman, though. I was like, why are you looking at my feet? Are you gonna pay for my feet? Because if you're looking at my feet, I'll charge extra for your
Go, Barbara,
looking.
go.
Weird.
I'll leave all questions there for today. I just realized what I still need to. I haven't done the weekly bosses, and it's already a Thursday. Fuck. Thank God. Oh, I can level her up again.
Toodaloo.
What are you oohing about?
I'll protect us.
Hello, Johannes.
Phew.
How are you doing on this day?
Go.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is the new model I bought. So I'm gonna be using this until my actual model is made.
Hey! Right here, right now. Time to go.
Ah, you've been speaking. I haven't seen them in forever. Yeah, time to cook a wolf that always seems to annoy me with this fight.
Hi. This might hurt a little. Yeah. Hi. Huh. Come on. We can do it. See? Huh? Ow.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing something about the new Bloodborne getting released.
Right here, right? Emerge. Cross over. Win it. Huh? Right
Yeah,
now.
new Bloodborne.
Emerge. See everything. I'll protect us.
Dude. The old VR chat days, they hit different, okay?
Okay.
Everyone will dance.
What do you mean, oh no? What's that meant to mean? Oh no, ...
I see everything. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Is that all?
Yeah?
Emerge.
Nothing new.
So Barbara, go. Let the show begin.
Actually, it's been happening longer than that.
Nothing lasts forever. Time to go.
Okay, so there's that boss done. You need to go pray at my church now? Then go pray at my church then. Especially since I updated it to winter, where I just changed the texture to snow. That's literally all I did. I changed the texture to snow and went bon appetit.
Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot to say goodbye. Have a nice dream.
See you later,
Bye.
Muffin.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. Kind of beat up a yeah. Time to beat up child. What? I still love the one fact of Archons when they're in your party. They have the little effects around their feet. Oh, okay. Too bad Yae Miko doesn't have her lightning effect that she should have. But I'm sure they can fix that.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Fourth time.
Jesus Christ, why does he hit so hard all of a sudden?
Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
Hey! Emerge, right now. Hi. Higher, higher, hands on fire!
No use hiding back there. All you do is run.
What do you mean all I do is run? I'm literally standing right next to you. The entire fight.
I'll crush you.
Emerge, right here, right now. Let's dance. Gotta kick T. Quit it! Emerge, right now, right here. I'm always watching. Come on, we can do it.
Yeah? There's always been a free phase fight.
Right now.
He will summon a fucking whale on your ass.
Die here.
Remember,
What?
right now.
Okay,
Right
he
here.
moved.
Let the show begin.
And you killed my Huta. How could you?
You're cut above.
No, don't just say he be wailing. Yeah, he is only playable with one form. It is kind of poo-poo for that. Okay, time to revive Hu Tao, then do my last boss fight for the day, and then... What do you mean, also smash? The last boss fight for me up here. I don't think that's nothing. Confront Storm Terror. Yes, please. Time to call in Zhong Li for that then. Storm Terror.
Emerge, right here. Emerge. Come on out. Right here, right now. Emerge. I see everything. Everyone hold hands.
No, it's not Venti. What? Since when does Venti have a dragon arc?
I see everything. Right now, right here. I'll protect us. Committed to memory. Time to go. Right now, emerge, right here. Make yourselves at home.
Come on, give me that DPS I desire.
Right now, right here, right now. Just make her the limit. Right here, right now. Higher, higher, hands on fire. See?
So many numbers. I so want to see if I can't get Hu Tao's weapon at some point.
Let the show begin.
Time to get the wind currents. Yeah, I need her weapon. So I can, like, fucking make her a goddamn beast. Because I've seen some Hootels absolutely destroy.
I'll protect us. Everyone hold hands.
Right here. Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Right now. Show them.
There we go. And that's those weekly bosses done. Now I can focus on the story again. Which I need. I've almost done this. Wow. I need to go visit a statue real quick to get my heals back up. And then once I've got my heals back up, I will continue on with the story. Okay. Ooh, the story. It was wait until a certain time, wasn't it? Ah.
When the sun's out. Hiya, shimmy at Jafar Tavern right now.
Let me TP back there, Paimon. Let me go there, Paimon. Wait, I'm going towards a boss fight that's like a couple
With the wind.
1,000 fucking miles away. Yeah, that is. I think by far, I love the times where you have to wait and immediately it'll tick over and then you don't have to wait at all.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Hiya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
If you say so.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
You're terrified? You?
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Ooh!
That does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Wow.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
Yes, on the sly.
Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
You don't have to go into detail. Just tell us something.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
He knows about Conria?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things.
No, don't tell me.
The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation.
Don't tell me
Simply put,
Kaya
I'm afraid
and
that I'm
I
not
forgot his
particularly
name
in the know on this
are
topic.
related.
These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Don't tell me these two are like father and son.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever.
What?
Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Intriguing.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not
They
know
can
him.
fly.
It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Got a
Not
new
really.
lead?
Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
Yes.
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
The man ordered a drink. He's going to drink it. I respect that. Hello, Mary. How are you on this fine day? Okay, time. It's above, not below. I can't actually go below anyway. Yet anyway, I haven't figured that one out. Rock. Investigate rock. Get coin. I don't know why. I feel like I would want to pick up the old game, Simpsons Hit and Run again.
Wait. This place, it's
I don't know why.
familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
Why do I feel like it's a graveyard?
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
I feel like there's someone gonna be in there. Like a Steve, just like, what the hell are you doing in my house? And they pull out a 12 gauge, and that's the end of our traveler.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years. Hey, look! It's a bull! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine ball? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane.
I misclicked.
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box? That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up. This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
Yes.
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
I like how he says, not much, some minor avatar. Oh, it's just slimes.
Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Emerge.
They're
Right
throwing
here,
rocks
right
at me.
now.
I don't appreciate this.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Hey!
Easy, easy.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was
Hello,
wholly
Moto.
random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Paimon's always angry. But hungry, not angry. What the fuck?
Ready, steady,
Yes,
go!
Paimon's always angry. The fury of Paimon.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Just, yeah.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Without Paimon, I wouldn't have the fun idiot that follows me around. So,
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister? The stars? Wow. Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat.
has no one figured out what Paimon actually is?
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too. All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Has Paimon become a love interest now or something? What the fuck is going on here?
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Halt! What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone! Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes. What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I
Why
make
is he so
myself
angry?
quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for? If you must, suit yourself.
Why? He sounds.
I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still,
Is he mentally
I'm
insane?
warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in. You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me? Come on then.
Oh. He's mentally insane. The unhinged one.
You want to talk?
Shut the fuck up.
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be?
I'm
He was
not
too
crying,
young for anything
what?
like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest.
I'm eating
if you're
chocolate.
tired or cold. Huh? You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm.
He is just
This
mentally falling
wretched
apart.
curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this? The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies
decay.
I don't think it was the gods. I feel like it's that one god that we don't know.
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters. He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria, by blood, but I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it. It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now,
man is broken beyond compare.
Lost almost everything. The little that remains, I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Kari Bear. Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Kari Bear, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Yes, I'm going to help out the schizophrenic man. He's going to see the demons again.
Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Kari Bear here to Sumeru.
He does sound like G-Man!
Because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind. I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
I think this is why this man's insane. G-Man went down a insanity arc.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now? Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
What the fuck is that? That looks like meat flour. That's a meat flour. That ain't no mushroom.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
I think I have a couple.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This
I needed
is
to
the
pick a
method
couple.
for making
What in
the
the heat?
medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
So, oh. Yeah, I got plenty of them. Just need more of those. Actually, craft. Actually, I need to see something real quick. I need to see what I need for Hu Tao's weapon to be upgraded. Need 4 of those. Can I craft 4 of those? Can I craft even 1 of those? No, sir. Okay. That's an oof. That is an oof.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses. No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven. Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
He's losing his mind. He's losing his mind. Through the trees and far away. The quickness of Hu Tao shall beg.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of Wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child.
What
If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you. I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Yes, heal my Hu Tao. Give her power. I banished the tiger, for it will not jump at me and try and nom on my flesh. I sent it to the Shadow Realm, guys. Isn't that pretty pog? Little Timmy got hit to the Shadow Realm. Have the medicine, little Timmy.
Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years.
I
I've never
heard the
left
Shadow
you,
Realm
not
is
once.
just down from the
Are you
street
still
from
angry with me,
Chick-fil-A.
Caribert?
Yeah.
I know. You're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please. Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, never! And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time. Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Oh.
I grow them in that field. The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it. There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Curry Bear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Phew. Let's dance.
What is so important about this water?
Go.
That they want me to collect. I'm very intrigued where this is going. I can't wait to get to Fontaine though, because I'm very excited to see where that goes. I watched some of Fontaine's stuff, but I didn't watch much on it because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. But it does look fun, especially when the Archon is basically Aqua from Konosuba, and I'm very intrigued.
Ah, you're back. Coribear's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
What if you cancel? And don't give him the water? Does he like flip out or does it just stop?
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand? Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Time to go. Right here. Emerge.
What did she just say? Yeah.
Right now, a sight to behold. Emerge. Right here.
What did she say? Yeah.
Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
What was that, like, Teletubbies transition voice?
Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Yes, I still remember the method of how to make your weird antidote drug thing. Craft a single one. We're gonna keep feeding them this weird antidote, quote unquote, to send them over the edge into insanity.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again. I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the statue of the Seven.
Let's
He
dance.
just doesn't like the Seven, does he? It's...
We're here. Let's begin. Wait a minute. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear? Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on, we have to catch up with him.
But how do we know if it's him? Which is the real question that should be asked here. Like, I know he had, like, some weird, like, bandana on his wrist. But how do we know it's him? Because he doesn't have a bandana on his wrist.
That's not Cory Bear.
Yeah.
Right. Cory Bear's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? Ah, yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Yes. The more we know about Hilly Churls, the better.
Literally, this is G-Man. He went schizophrenic.
Huh?
Did it go in here? Well,
Yes, let us see what this fog wall is. There definitely isn't a boss fight. From my Dark Souls knowledge, any fog wall normally leads to a boss fight. So yeah, let's see what this fog wall is.
what a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before. Huh. It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
You mean it's Conria? We in Conria? Don't mind me, Healy Trolls. Why are they angry at me now?
Right now, right here.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
This feels like Conria. Because didn't they say that Conria was nearby?
Emerge.
In
right
Sumeru?
now, right here. Time to go. Go, Barbara, go!
I love how quickly I can get Hu Tao's ult now. That's an interesting effect as well. I like that teleporting. It's like Doctor Strange when he first got that Zaza. Significant up there. Oh, that's what's significant.
Right now, emerge. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
The music is very saddening. Wait, how does... Maybe it's up this way.
I'm fine.
That way's a chest. How does one get up there? Because, not through the ceiling. I'm guessing it's forward.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself?
Keep going.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Okay.
Keep going.
Ah, so this is where I get the chest. Then that room leads into the other
Go,
room,
Barbara, go!
so I can get the other sigil. Now that I've gotten... Oh. Now that I've gotten the other sigil, I can put it straight in. Wait, that's a door? This place is confusing. Like a wacky circus.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place. Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
What? What?
I see everything!
Bro, you hit so hard. Why do you hit so hard?
La, 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 la. Let the show begin.
Hear the final prophecy.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. Cross over! Emerge. Right here. I'll protect Hachi. Hey! The Temple of Wisdom! See? Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Stance. Go. Fire, fire, hands on fire. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Oh god, that is... You know what I hate? Is when you feel itchy inside your organs.
Share my knowledge.
Who was that? He was a perfect being. I'm in awe. He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined. Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Oh god. Don't say more excited like that. I find myself more excited.
I'll protect us.
Calm down there, bro. Calm down. Sounds like you're gonna cream. Heal up Nahida, and then Hu Tao is always last because Hu Tao is every healer's nightmare. But she's so fun to play.
Commit it to memory.
think we've made it to the end.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown, or for a power that you covet? Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god, I am but a sinner. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Ooh. That being.
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar. Oh, is that so? All right, as you wish.
What just happened to that man? Broken. He is broken beyond.
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay. I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
True, I did say it. I did say that. Does need to exhaust all options.
Caribert?
Papa?
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son! You see, it worked! Caribert can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes. Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes, this is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here.
Good thing there isn't a dog and a little girl involved. We all know where that went.
Oh, and you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Oh boy, indeed.
I won't. I promise.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening. I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated
Kill him.
myself like
What
that.
do you mean, kill him?
Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the God we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty God. Nothing like one of the Seven.
But the Seven are cool. Nahida's, like, adorable.
Truly enchanting.
The Raiden Shogun,
that must
she's just...
have been the reason I bowed down. Now then,
we can't kill the father, they're
after
immortal.
one besieges a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers. Should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
What?
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy?
No.
You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never. He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous. No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
But yeah, she's got her puppet, and the thing is, right? You have the puppet, then you have the actual Shogun's consciousness. But without the Shogun, we wouldn't have Yae Miko. So I appreciate that Yae Miko exists because the Raiden Shogun exists. So I get to have my Fox waifu. Because look at her. Who wouldn't want to have her as a fox waifu? Well, her son's the Wanderer, and the Wanderer shouldn't... Well, I wouldn't say hates the Shogun, more along the lines of he was too weak, and the Shogun was like, "Ha, lol. You're too weak to be my son, perish." More like a punching bag, but yes. Why must I enter the unknown sanctuary again?
Time to go.
Why must I enter here again? He should be happy. He technically has 2 moms. He should have just toughed it. Gay sex. I still love that entire animation.
No. Impossible. What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again. Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
Yes, he literally said it himself. The so-called one. Yeah, he's just high, but I think he's developed schizophrenia.
Kari Bear? Where has he gone?
No, Smiley, don't just clip that. No.
Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state? They'd...
Kaboom!
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh no. Did he... The mirror, it's broken! He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. Ah, if he'd just done as he was told! Ah, we have to find him.
But what? But the.
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way.
It has been a while. How are you doing?
Caribert! Caribert! Where are you? Curses! Forest Rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
I'm doing quite well.
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You... Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same! I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to
What do you
cross
mean
paths
by
with
that,
a solitary
Johannes?
hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
What do you mean you sent a William
Wait, you're
Ark
leaving?
incoming?
Not even a thanks for the info?
What does
goodbye?
that mean? Don't tell me you're fucking William Afton. Gonna turn his son into an animatronic.
Let's do.
Caribert!
And when you say female Aether, are we gender bending Aether now? Is that what's happening?
Caribert, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Caribert, come back. It's time to go back. Caribert? How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Caribert. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Papa?
Caribert,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa?
For the Emperor!
What? Why was that playing at like?
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all
That was
makes
Kendall.
sense.
I don't know. I don't know why that was so perfectly timed.
Neither do I. I was trying to jump scare you.
Finally, we can rejoice together.
But no, it just seemed
Wait,
like
no.
his corruption turned him into a space marine.
Oh, I have known your true identity
I
for
am
some time now.
Dude, he calls upon the warp, destroys it.
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, eh? The power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now...
What do you mean of the magical boy?
He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate. Huh? Sinister. Dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Princess of Conria.
What?
Why did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
What?
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake. Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby, It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been
Only
in
for a
turmoil
short
ever since.
while.
Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began. What is it?
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean?
What?
And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
The sinner.
That he saw the Traveler. How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
Why do I feel like he's the reason why the curse exists?
Just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh? What is it? Huh?
Oh, that was kind of a cute little story. Time to continue onwards. Technically, there has been 2 incidences where said gender bend has happened in back in Genshin. Then, and the one wolf boy, dog boy, whatever he is, when Ye Miko found him.
Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Yes, Paimon, well done. You remember.
So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with. Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. Real reassuring.
Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble.
Her voice.
When she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next stop, Fontaine.
Look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back.
Interesting.
That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway? Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
Indeed.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity.
You're clapping. Why are you clapping for,
I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how
the
about
great
I gather a few mercs
departure.
to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Who is this random suspicious individual?
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
Yeah, you know it.
Should we go say bye to Nahita? Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Goodbye, Dia.
Goodbye, Dia.
Here, have a hand grenade on the house. Is it Fontaine time? Is that what it is? It's Fontaine time? Time to see literally Aqua? I'm not even joking, Kendall. The Archon is Aqua. Oh! If it... Why did someone play Yoda dying? I need to unlock this area, though. At some point. As well as I need to go around here and unlock all this. That will be for another time when I'm not lazy. Yeah, it's probably Smiley. But I need to question Smiley on why he's awake at this time. It's the real question. Smiley, if you were, you wouldn't have responded, son.
Kaboom!
I don't think... I don't think you thought that one out. Kendall, you need to go back and clip the fucking For the Emperor one.
I'll have to go for it later.
How's it my imagination, Smiley?
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines! Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do! What do you think?
Get into trouble and cause arson.
Good idea! Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point. Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
I wonder what it means.
God, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Random civilians. Yeah, I know she's just basically Aqua.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
What? The Opera House. The same place where people get served and literally sent to jail. Kendall, new inspiration for Britain. The judge place, where we judge people whether they're guilty or not. Let's have it as an opera show. Britain's gonna skyrocket in industry. It'd be great.
Shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
This is the nation of justice. The judgment device.
You're a trees? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets it now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show
The
some more
mascot
respect.
Archon.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors.
I can't
Otherwise,
wait
I might
to
get
see
arrested
and meet
find
the
myself
Archon.
face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
This is where we meet the cat girl. Hell yeah. Before that, almighty cat girl, I am swimming. I have something more important than you right now. Hutao, why can't you climb? Tell me, Hutao. I saw it. I need it. You know, I've always loved the name Lynette, and I don't know why. Actually, I do know why, but I'm not going to specify. That is for only people to find out one day later down the line. Maybe. Maybe.
Is it your mother's name?
What?
Is it your mother's name?
No. Not at all. Far from it. It's a character's name. They're also English. That's all that needs to be said.
Excuse me? Are you alright?
Huh? Ah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Ah, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Well, no shit, Paimon. You are Paimon.
With your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Where's his hand going?
Paimon get a handshake?
Where did his hand go?
Poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
He doesn't seem suspicious. He seems really trustworthy. Why did he pivot turn like that?
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
The big booba woman with a buttons barely hold.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
Yeah.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah, Paimon's still
Why does she have like a brat personality? But I feel like as soon as you give her a head pat, she'll crumble.
Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one
Why
all those
is
stories are about.
his outfit like merged to him?
Came here to personally see him. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too
you excited now.
Yeah,
My
it's
dear
the outfit.
Some spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you.
I feel like she's the tsundere type.
Epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
I've killed them
What
before.
are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god.
I've fought many.
True warrior.
The shirt fruit. Wait, isn't that the one fruit? The one fruit!
To be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Oh, yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
All right! Now that'll be worth seeing!
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it? According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's Our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
Paimon's a criminal.
What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Oh, I was patting her on the back. I thought he was, like, grabbing
There.
Paimon's ass.
As you can all clearly see,
got scared.
Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
Are you sure about that? Shall I call them in?
I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette.
I know all the gods, even the drunk one. I'll bring them in to say hello. If you want to judge them, they'll probably smite you down, but you know, right Shogun, bring her in, you know, she'll say hi.
Unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to
I
do
still
now.
wonder how they're even related. One's a cat and one isn't.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way.
Unless he's
I
a
just
cat
have
with no
something
tail.
to take care of first.
He's hiding cat ears behind that.
You really mean it? Then I'll take
That
you
would
up on
mean he
your
would have
offer.
2 pairs of ears.
This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
A magic pocket. I'm so glad it isn't designed like any phallic object. I'm glad.
What are they
but
going to use it for?
I digress with that statement.
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine.
Okay.
It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
Exactly.
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help,
I just feel
then
like
please give
the
these
snow
magic
is
pockets
melting.
to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
What do you mean, OMG, her voice? You mean Paimon? Have you never seen Paimon? Have you never played Genshin? Oh god. Frame rate is tanking for probably loading everything.
Phew.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier.
You need to play Genshin, it's fun. Plus, I'm on the American servers, so if you wanted anyone to play with,
you
it
really
would
thought of
only be
everything.
on the American server.
I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Because I have been playing for a while. After all, there'll be a better way. Party setup. I have quite a few members of my party, as you can see. Yeah, I've been playing this game way too long. Speaking of which, I need to check something. Did I roll? No, I didn't. Good, good. I thought I rolled. Scared. Also, since you've never played Genshin, guess this one's gender. I'm really curious on what you think. Because I'm really intrigued. Because everyone else knows. Wondering if you know. Ah, I only have... I still love that anime. Yeah. How it feels at times. Ooh. Don't mind if I do.
One.
Wait, I realized.
Clients, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Here you go, random civilian.
What's this? Ah, so you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
No, it does. You will die. Flat out, you will die. It is the individual here that I need to give the thing to.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Exactly. I've already given. I need to go speak to him.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets?
Yes.
That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions.
Many are quite stubborn.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated.
As
we'll need some
they say.
romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
I think, though, for today, I think I'm going to end off my stram. And continue onwards till tomorrow. I may play this again tomorrow. I'm not sure though. But I might not. But I want to continue on with the story, so I most likely will.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
You know who I'm going to send you guys to? Because I see they're streaming right now. You are unable. I can't raid them. Fuck.
Toodaloo.
Never mind then. to do? Who to do? Oh, they just started up. Okay.
Wanna come over for tea?
Maybe I should find someone in the Genshin category.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo. One client, two clients, three clients.
Nah, I'm not finding anyone here. Okay, I got a plan. I'm gonna find someone, but it's the Waro way.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
Do not worry, for I have found some new targets. Yeah, I've raided this one before.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, I have raided this individual before.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Come on, allow me to copy. There we go. I'm going to send you over to this individual. They're playing Dark Souls 2. So, I hope to see you all again tomorrow. I'll probably be playing more of Genshin anyway. I am going to relax though. And, well, just rest really. So I hope to see you all again soon. Have a good one.